Salutations, everybody. I'm Alexandro, the project assistant. We are recruiting applicants for the Rise of Belos. If you are not familiar with the Rise of Belos, I suggest you watch the video linked in the description or just go through this channel. The applications are open until the 13th of September, which is exactly 6 days from now. If you are interested in participating in this The Owl House fan project, don't click off and I'll explain all the roles we are in need of. We are looking for voice actors, storyboard artists, animatic artists, animators, character designers, prop designers, line artists, background artists, touch-up color artists. We also need main editors, sound effect editors, music editors, voice line editors, and animatic editors. Here are the timestamps for when I talk about the individual roles. Now let's get into it. Voice actors. This role is pretty straightforward. We are in need of voices for the characters. We value impression accuracy, line delivery, and audio quality, so if you're wanting to apply, the more your submitted sample fits these criteria, the higher the chances that you get the role. The central characters who will likely have a lot of voice lines throughout the series are the following: Luz Noseda, Amity Blight, Gus Porter, Willow Park, Hunter, Edelyn Clawthorne, King Clawthorne, Rain Whispers, Darius, Hootie, Lilith Clawthorne, V. Noseda, and Belos. Side characters, who will definitely be present with voice lines, but not a lot, include Terra Snapdragon, Adrian Gray, Vitamir, which is the Potion Covenhead, Hieta, which is the Healing Covenhead, Odalia Blight, Camila Noseda, The Collector, Alador Blight, Kikimora, Tibbles, Principal Hieronymus Bump, and Basha. And perhaps archivists. We haven't decided that far into the series yet. You can also apply as a background character. No matter what your voice sounds like, as long as you have decent audio quality, you can be a background voice actor. And remember, you can apply for more than one character. You can apply for every single one of them if you feel like it, but make sure to include a sample. Storyboard artists. Moving on to storyboarders. Even if you have little to no storyboarding experience, as long as you happen to be an artist and know what a storyboard is, I encourage you to apply for it. Storyboarders will board the episodes, having a lot of freedom controlling the cinematography, which will dictate a big part of the visuals. We're looking for varied poses, perspective, and entertaining movements in the storyboards, and it requires preferably almost to perfect anatomical accuracy in drawn characters. Animatic artists. Animatic artists will receive the storyboard and make it more frames based on the storyboard. It will be animated about 3 to 4 frames per second regularly, and you won't need to add any motion to the animatic, as that's the job of the animatic editors.
Animators.
Animators will work with the most important scenes, such as fight scenes or highly emotional ones when the frame rate increases. There won't be a large amount of properly animated scenes in this project, but enough to keep the animators kind of occupied.
Character designer.
Character designers will be designing the characters, background characters, new variants of old characters, and such. Designing outfits is also a big part of the character designer's job. Prop designers. Prop designers will design the props that will be used in every episode. It can be anything from a pair of glasses, a book, to a complex machine, or any significant object, and even insignificant objects for that matter. Prop designers and character designers will be working together closely. Line artists. Line artists will be cleaning up the animatics, storyboards, and animations. Prepare to receive sketchy and vague storyboards that are in need of a lot clearer lines or better quality. That is the line artist's job to fix. Background artists. Background artists are some we are definitely short of, and even if you aren't experienced, we would highly appreciate applications for this role. The job of background artists is to draw the background for each scene. It requires you to have a decent grip on perspective and attention to detail, to optimize the background and draw them in a good way. Touch-up color artists. Touch-up color artists will receive their work late in production, where they need to strategically and minimalistically color and shade the frames, such as color spell circles and other magic, shading and adding depth to each frame, and coloring the eyes of characters when they go all magical berserk mode. As for the editors, the main editor's job are the last to touch up an episode before it's published, making sure there aren't any mistakes while clipping all the separate parts together. If you're thinking of applying for one kind of editor, I recommend you apply for multiple, as a lot of these tasks are closely related and it would be easier if the same people kept track of the editing as a whole. Sound effect editors. The sound effect editors have a pretty clear job. Add appropriate and complementary sound effects, basically lighting up the animated world with sounds that make everything feel more real. Music editors. The music editors will be adding music, making sure nothing we use is copyrighted and finding well-fitting tracks. We will even have our own original compositions.
Voice line editors.
Voice line editors will have the job of putting the voice actor's lines into the storyboard to fit it.
Animatic editors.
Animatic editors will edit the animatic so it looks more fluid, animated, and smoother. They'll mainly be working along with the animatic artists. That was all the roles you can apply for this project. If you are interested in giving it a try, join our Discord server. The link is in the description. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and they will be answered as swiftly as possible. And remember, you only have 6 days to apply before the applications close. And we aren't sure if we'll open them again anytime soon. Bye!